Before every ceremony or celebration in the African traditions, we pour libation in honor of our ancestors. So what I'm going to do now is to pour libation and recite the libation. After each line, I'm going to say Ashe. Ashe means the life force is present. Ashe is a Yoruba word taken from Nigeria, West Africa. Also, at the very end, please honor your ancestors by calling their names out, pouring libation for them, and holding them very close to your heart. And I have two people who are assisting me. This is Professor Sandy Figueroa, and this is my niece, Destiny Mabry. So, for the motherland, the cradle of civilization, Ashe. Ashe. For the ancestors and their indelible spirit,
Ashe.
For the elders who we can learn so much from,
Ashe.
For the youth, the promise of tomorrow,
Ashe.
For the struggle and those who have fought on our behalf,
Ashe.
For the principle of umoja, which means unity, which will guide us in all that we do,
Ashe.
and for the creator who creates all things, great and small.
Ashe.
For our youth, the promise of tomorrow.
Ashe.
At this time, please call out your ancestors and honor them. I will start by saying I pour this libation for all those young people who have died during police brutality, and call out their names such as George Floyd, Ashe,
Ashe.
Breonna Taylor, Ashe,
Ashe.
Amadou Diallo,
Ashe.
and so many others. Please call out your ancestors now. Call them out.
Tony,
Ashe.
Mateo.
Ashe.
Ahmaud Arbery,
Michael Jackson,
Jackson, James Brown,
Ashe. Nelson
Houston.
Mandela, Ashe.
Martin Luther King,
Ashe.
Malcolm X,
Ashe. Ashe.
Boyd
Virginia
Hodge,
Shearer.
And together we say, Ashe,
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 Ashe, and Ashe.
Bienvenidos, bienvenue. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to our 2020 Kwanzaa celebration at Ostos Community College. We are indeed pleased and honored to have you join us, even though this is a little different than it was in the past. But we're here to celebrate Kwanzaa and all of the good things that the college and the community of the South Bronx and the Bronx have to offer. Before we start the ceremonies, I would like to introduce to you the interim president of Hostos Community College, President Daisy Coco de Felipes.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Hostos Community College's 29th annual Kwanzaa celebration. We gather tonight to honor the immense and powerful contribution of African life and culture to the world. The diversity, the strength, the sheer plenitude of that contribution is a source of continuing inspiration, a shining beacon. I am reminded of the words of the poet Alfonso Siveros, for whom Kwanzaa evoked the light of candles that shines brightly after a long journey of darkness, that empowers my soul and proclaims my place in the culture of humanity. And it is so fitting to remember the words of this poet with whom I worked for many years. It is that culture, that humanity we celebrate tonight. I wish you all the best for this Kwanzaa season and for the year ahead. And I know you'll enjoy this evening's marvelous gathering of talents. Happy Kwanzaa to all. Bendiciones.
The concept of Kwanzaa. In 1966, the Kwanzaa holiday was conceived as the only indigenous Black holiday in the United States. The concept of Kwanzaa, which is derived from Kiswahili, means first harvest or first fruit. It began with Dr. Maulana Karenga, and it was an outgrowth of the Black liberation movement. Dr. Karenga believed that progress and struggle is directly linked to progress in thought, and that until we acquire new values and views of self, society, and the world liberation is impossible by the definition unthinkable. Kwanzaa, celebrated by most African Americans from December 26 to January 1st, stresses a progressive value base, which is represented in its Nguzo Saba, which means 7 principles. The Nguzo Saba are as followed: Umoja, unity; Kujichagulia, self-determination; Ujima, collective work and responsibility; Ujamaa, cooperative economics; Nia, purpose; Kuumba, creativity; and Imani, faith. Please, we invite the community to join us in our 29th Kwanzaa celebration. So when you celebrate Kwanzaa, you celebrate with a Kwanzaa table. And on your Kwanzaa table, you have 7 elements. The first symbol or the first element is called the mkeka, which is your mat. And the mat represents foundation of your family, the community, and our nation. The second element is the kanara, which is your candle holder. It represents our ancestors, those who have come before us. We stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. The third element is called Mushuma Saba, which is the 7 candles, which represent the Nguzo Saba, or the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. We also have our kokeu, our unity cup, which is called the Kakumba Che Umoja. The unity cup is used for pouring of libation, which honors our ancestors.
Then we have the Mizeo, which are the crops, and that symbolizes the fruits of collective planning and work and the resulting joy, sharing, unity, and thanksgiving of African harvest festivals. Then we have the Zawadi. These are the gifts. These gifts are usually educational or handmade. Then we have the ears of corn, also known as the Muhindi, and we usually put out 1 ear of corn per child in the family. And the last part of Kwanzaa would be the caramel, which is also the feast.
And after every celebration, you must have a good feast or a good harvest.
Oh, that way.
Umoja, unity, to strive for and maintain unity within the family, community, nation, and race. Umoja.
Kujichagulia, to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves instead of being defined, named, created for, and spoken for by others. Kujichagulia.
Ujima, collective work and responsibility, to build and maintain our community together and make our sisters and brothers' problems our problems and to solve them together. Ujima.
Ujamaa, cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses and profit from them together. Ujamaa, cooperative economics.
Nia, purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and development of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. Nia, purpose.
Kumba, creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. Kumba, creativity.
Imani, faith, to believe with all our hearts in our people, parents, our teachers, our leaders, in the righteousness and the victory of our struggle. Imani, faith.
And now I would like to introduce to you the Harambee dancers. The Harambee Dance Company started back in the 1980s with Sandela and Frank Malloy, performed on many stages for over 25 years under the tutelage of Sandela and Frank Malloy and the musical director of Frank Malloy IV. Today, representing the Harambee Dance Company are Alicia, Tanae, and Lene, as well as the drummers Eddie, Stefan, and Gabrielle. We know that you will enjoy the performance, and we look forward to having them and you dancing in the aisles. Thank you so very much. Brothers and sisters, before we close out our ceremony, let's just remind ourselves of why Kwanzaa. Why Kwanzaa? Because we do not always work for unity, and we do not always keep our self-determination. Because we cannot always join in collective work, and we do not always remember to engage in cooperative economics. Because we do not always remember to live full of purpose, and we do not always remember to use our creativity. But most of all, because we do not always remember to keep the faith in times of trouble. Our Kwanzaa celebration reminds us of the best that's in each of us to give to ourselves and the world. Its key principles help each of us to reach for the sky. And like the sky, they fill us with a beauty and strength for living. In addition, before we close out and proclaim our Harambee, I would like us, on behalf of the Hostos Culture and Arts and the Kwanzaa Committee, to congratulate our sister, Ms. Nicole Rodriguez, the 2020 recipient of the Kwanzaa Scholarship. The scholarship is given to a student at Hostos Community College who exemplifies the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. And Ms. Rodriguez certainly does that in her academic life as well as in her personal life. And finally, thanks to all of the folks at the Hostos Arts and Culture Center for the Harambee dancers. Weren't they terrific? As well as Miss Destiny Mabry. And at this particular point, I would like us to give special thanks and call out to our sister, who is the queen, the essence of Kwanzaa here at Hostos Community College, our beloved sister, Pat Mabry. There you go.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much. So I would like to thank everybody for all their cooperation. Once again, I want to thank the Center, Hostos Center for the Culture and Arts, for all their support and their assistance, Greg Brown, Felix Arocho, and also John McAwee. I also want to thank my committee members who have been with me for so long. This is our 29th Kwanzaa. So I have to pay homage and thank my committee members as well. But one of my committee members, Ms. Professor Sandy Figueroa, she is retiring. This is her last Kwanzaa. So I thought it would be so fitting and so appropriate to honor her.
Oh, look at, oh.
To honor her with this plaque, and it says, it reads, awarded to Sandy Figueroa for your dedication and ongoing support, creating the annual Hostos Kwanzaa celebrations. Continue to shine with your retirement. Sandy has been at Hostos for a very long time.
42 years.
42 years. She is retiring. She has been with the Kwanzaa committee for the beginning, the very, very beginning. We honor you. I honor you. I thank you. I love you, and I wish you all the best. And then it says Harambee, 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 December 2020.
Thank you. Thanks,
You're
Pat.
so welcome. So welcome. Okay, so to close out our Kwanzaa celebration, we do something called Harambee. Harambee means let's put it all together. So we're going to put all together the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles, what they mean, what Kwanzaa means. We're going to honor ourselves. We're going to honor our ancestors. We're going to put all this good energy together and have a good time and a prosperous new year. So when you do Harambee, everybody's arms goes up. Everybody bring your arms up. And you're going to pull down Harambee 7 times. On the last one, you're going to hold it real tight and yell it out as loud as you can. So here we go. 5, 6, ready, and Harambee, 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 Harambee. Last one. Harambee.
Ashe, ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. Happy holidays and all the best to you.